media.
Ekigambo eky'obulunzi n'obulimi okujjako nga tekikoze bulungi bwe kikugaanira ne bwe munakikola obulungi mugoberera ennono zaabyo era mwekwata nnyo extension waaka bwe mwena mu kitundu ate saabo bokka nammwe okuttako ku bigere ne mumanya nti eri wali omuntu omulungi ne mugamba katugende tumuyigireko munoonye nnyo okumanya knowledge. Mubyenfuna tusoma nti tulinayo 4 factors of production naye waliwo neyokutaano yagattwako okumanya knowledge. Buli kyokola kyonna noonya amagezi agasingayo okwetaagisa mu kukikola. Bw'otoloonye magezi ago n'ogawandiika nawali nti bino kati nyo byembabulidde nti ennyingo ziri essatu ennono ziri essatu mu kulunda nkulu nnyo ago mbawadde magezi ga bwereere. Tolina kusuulako naki n'emu n'olunaku n'olumu. Kaakati knowledge, ekigambo knowledge ku kinsonga yonna gy'okola oba ogenda kulima nnyaanya sooka onoonye eki knowledge. Tetujja bintu byonna kulindanga gavumenti ekoleki etuwe. Pulezidenti Museveni bw'aze mu nsotoka n'atuma puroguramu eno aseetinze peesi eddaala erisooka tulinga abali walampye naye okutuuka ku kalina eya 20 tulina okuwalampa amadaala amalala baki mangi. Kaakati obuvunaanyizibwa ffe ng'abakulembeze tulina okulaba puroguramu eno esigala etya singa enkyamu kya Jaki anagamba nti bannange ennafu izo ennafu ekimala kikola ki kimala. Kaakati kangende ate awalala tunagamba nti Jaki bwagenze puroguramu eno ekome wano tujja kugamba nti puroguramu yeyongere muki bweyongezi. Twagala mu myaka ng'ena egiddako mpulira abantu abagamba nze munnange ndi wano naye naguzeeyo akamotoka bakaita kasiyenta naye kambuke mu pulojekiti
ente eno bw'onoogirabira mu ngeri y'okugejja naye nga tekuwadde mata ojja kuba ggwe ateeyange. Gredi gye twaleese kitegeeza nti ojja kuba ogiriisa gigezza bugezza mubiri naye nga togirabiridde okuba nga wonna kyogifunamu. Mbegayiridde muzifeeko. Kimu ku lwaki onalebo lwaki tulwawo okuleeta ente oba tulwawo okuwa abantu ente. Ente zino ente emu onalebo okutuuka wano tuli mu miliyoni 4. Ente emu erimu embuzi mmeka? Erimu embuzi mmeka? Erimu ebitooke bimeka? So kuffe ente ya muwendo nnyo. Ate bwe munaaba mukoze nga muzirabiridde ne mukola ne paasoni ente endala zijja. Mubaddemu abadde beemulugunya nga bagamba onalebo mubaddemu abeemulugunya bagamba nze tebatadde ku lisiti nazimba ekiyumba. Temweraliikirira, tutandika butandisi. Nze ente ngirabamu obulamu bungi. Okukula kwaffe okusoma kwaffe kyetuli kiise mu nte ezo. So omuntu bw'akola bubi ente aba akoze bubi.
This, as earlier mentioned, is from State House, and so this is funded by the President himself. In Sotoka we have been there for 1 year, and we've brought several inputs. We have had several beneficiaries, and some of the things that we brought in this area, Sotoka is located in Kayunga district. Some of the things we have been able to bring are goats, pigs, coffee seedlings, pineapple suckers, banana suckers, and other things. And on top of that, the cows that we brought today. And we hope in the next 2-3 weeks to bring beehives for the beneficiaries. Everyone qualifies to benefit as long as they're able to take care of the inputs that have been that are brought into the area. And specifically for the cows, you must have food for the animals. You must have a shed where they will reside, because these animals are not on free range. We want them on zero grazing, because we are looking at the maximum production of milk, and that can be attained when the animals are on zero grazing. So those are majorly the criteria, and also the other things that we look at are, one of them is household hygiene, household support. How do the members of the family support each other? What is the relationship? Because we don't want to bring these inputs and the other members of the family are not able to take care of them. So those are some of the things that we consider when we are giving out these inputs.
So far, how many districts are you operating in?
First of all, the program is, like I said, is determined by HE. He's the one who allocates us where to go. He gives us a directive on where to work. Some of the districts have several model villages, some have one. But I will mention the model villages that we have. We are operating so far in 47 model villages across the nation. The districts are at least above 20. Because PAD has been in existence for 23 years. And the 23 years, definitely there are success stories. We have seen farmers transform from total poverty to a great level of income generation. We have farmers that are earning even more than 200 million a year, but began from a very small scale.
Well, as we wind up, every successful story has a challenging part of it. What are some of the challenges that you
The challenges are several. One is that the communities we work in sometimes do not easily embrace the program because it has conditions. So there is the challenge of the mindset change.
So in that process, transforming every household in this area is something that we have to learn from, especially in this battle of fighting poverty in the country. We have deployed PDM, but this is another alternative program that is meant to transform the country socially and economically. Socio-economic transformation is a journey. It's a journey you walk today, tomorrow, and for many years to come until you attain prosperity, total prosperity and modernity. Now, to walk that journey, we have to leave nobody behind. Hence this program on poverty alleviation. In socio-economic transformation, we talk about transforming education services, transforming health services, provision of water, provision of electricity, roads, etc. And in economic transformation, we want to make sure that the incomes of our population are enhanced. So we are talking about the means to make these people richer than they have been, being able to meet their day-to-day needs, especially of their households. It is still a big challenge because when you talk about socio-economic transformation, it is a heavy term which many people do not understand. And because they have to live the practice of socio-economic transformation, and they have to practice it, they have to implement it. In economic transformation, the households themselves have a big role to play. It's actually them to play the major role. Of course, they are supported by the district personnel from various departments, but the residents themselves have the bigger part to play. For example, when you get a cow in this program, it's up to you to look after this cow, to make sure that it gets the necessary pastures, it is properly fed, it gets the necessary medicine, it is vaccinated. You have to make sure that it is given water, clean water as such. To make sure that you maintain contact with the veterinary doctors. So you have a bigger role to play. And that has to be understood by the households. In many cases, it's not understood. Once someone is given a cow, the next thing he does is to sell that cow and is back into poverty. Here you are given a cow, you're expected to look after that cow in order to deliver more and more offspring, which are some of which are spread to other households.